So Lawrence, what we're going to do is, Rebecca here is going to perform the ECG, and I'm just going to talk through what we normally do while we're performing a 12-lead ECG. So Lawrence, the reason for us performing a 12-lead ECG is so that we can primarily look at the electrical activity of your heart, and just performing a simple test like this can give us a lot of information about what's going on with your heart, in particular looking at problems with the electrical activity that might be there, or heart muscle, or looking at the heart muscle itself. It's a very simple test to perform. What we're doing here is putting stickers in particular positions on your chest. We look at the fourth intercostal space, so the fourth space between your ribs. Put a sticker on the right side of your breastbone, the left side of the breastbone. Then we move down one rib space, the fifth intercostal space, in line with the middle of your collarbone. So that's the mid-clavicular line, so that's V1, V2 and V4, and the V3 lead goes in between those. And the remainder of the stickers are down in the fifth intercostal space, in line with the anterior axillary line and the mid-axillary line. So that gives us 6 stickers altogether. So these are the standard, when the ECG was developed, these are the standard positions that have traditionally been used, and they give us a window on the heart in that particular area. Over time we've come to know the pattern that exists when these leads are placed in these particular areas, and in that particular configuration what's normal and what's abnormal.
Okay Lawrence, so if you just try and relax all your muscles, just relax your shoulders and your ankles and everything, stay nice and still. And it just means we get a nice trace on the machine here, which I can print out.
And this bit's very important in order to get a good trace. It's really important that the person having the ECG is very, very relaxed, because the ECG not only picks up electrical activity from the heart, but also from the muscles and the rest of your body.
So just check that print's okay.
So this is a printout of your ECG, Lawrence, and basically it gives us information on the electrical activity of the heart, as I explained, and it can give us a lot of vital information about conditions that may or may not be present, how well your heart's functioning, and any conditions that might be affecting the heart. In addition to the 6 leads that I described on your chest, you probably also noticed that we put 4 other leads on you, on the hands and on the ankles, and that gives us a more complete picture of the heart. So we can see, first of all, we can see very basic things. So we can see which rhythm your heart's in. So the normal heart rhythm is called sinus rhythm, and that's what I can see here. In addition, we can get some basic information such as what your heart rate is. So your heart rate is on this is 78. And then we also look at all the other parameters on the ECG in detail, just to make sure that there's no evidence of any of the conditions that we're screening here today that can cause problems in athletes. This looks like a perfectly normal ECG to me.